PAX East 2019. I'm here talking with Benjamin from TurtleBlaze about Kunai. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah.
Kunai? Tell us about Kunai.
It's a metroidvania, and it's you play as Tabby, which is a tablet with a cape and a lot of...
You're an actual tablet?
Yeah, you're a tablet,
okay,
yeah. You got a lot of ninja moves because you're kind of fused with an ancient warrior's soul. And you wake up in this post-apocalyptic world where AI is taken over, basically, and they're just robots. And most of humanity has been wiped out. And it's basically up to you to save the planet, save humanity.
Okay, you mentioned Metroidvania.
A hero's journey, yeah.
Okay, so you make progress. There's no roguelike elements where you.
No. You start out with nothing except walking around and jumping, and then you get your katana and your kunais, which are the most important part of the game. They are kunais with grappling with ropes attached to them.
Yes.
So you can use them to grapple around the level. You can swing, you can go up walls. It allows you to wall climb, to wall slide, and stuff like that, wall jump. And it's your main movement mechanic. So we're focusing really on mobility and fun. So it's a bit more lighthearted than most of the Metroidvanias out there. Most of them are kind of dark.
Even with the humanity almost being all dead, it's
yeah,
lighthearted with traces of humanity. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now with the kunai, are you using? Is that something where you would encourage like speedrunners, people to sort of break the game?
The funny thing is that it kind of was a happy accident that we were focusing on the story in the game, and we're like going to our first event, and it just made a whole lot of sense to make a time trial or a speedrun level.
Yeah.
Because it felt so nice to go through, to swing. We also have a power jump in there where if you slice downwards with your katana on enemies, you bump, so you can chain attacks and stuff like that. So we ended up putting a time trial mode in the demo we have here right now.
Oh, nice.
With emphasis on for speedrunners as well, and we really want to make sure that the story is also speedrunnable.
Okay.
To really facilitate that. So. Yeah.
So because you said using a Metroidvania, I'm thinking, is there a lot of can you use the kunai to avoid doing backtracking? Is that something that people can take advantage of?
Well,
they
it's
learn
more,
how?
Yeah, not to avoid it, but more to make it more fun.
Yeah, make it shorter, maybe.
Yeah, right. So since we've got backtracking, but we hope that that's what we're aiming for. That it's a whole lot more fun because you get more familiar with the mechanics, and we give you a little bit more every time.
Okay.
Which all adds to the movement. So you got your machine guns, for example. If you fire them downwards, you actually float, so you can use them to clear gaps and also to fly a whole bunch, basically. You got a dash as well. That's all the stuff you can see in the demo right now. We've got more coming, of course, but yeah.
So are there power-ups sort of things that you're repurposing, or like you said, you float with machine guns, so you think of that as more of an offensive thing than you would for something for traversal, so...
Yeah. So you can use them for both, but we really like to give them more use than just for killing stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's cool.
And you're trying to figure out why everybody's almost gone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you have? Is there an owner of the tablet or somebody like that, or?
You have to play a scene.
Okay, fine. Can't tell me that. Okay. The name TurtleBlaze, where does that come from?
I was with the friend that I started the studio with. We wanted to have a cool name, and turtles are cool.
Turtles are cool?
Yeah.
They're slow but steady.
Yeah, exactly. And Ninja Turtles, of course, and stuff like that. Ninjas, more ninjas.
Ninjas, cool. Yeah, that it all does fit. That's interesting.
And fire blazing, just adding more cool stuff.
Is this your studio's first game, second game?
Second game. So our first game we made and launched in 2017 called Road Warriors. It's a mobile freemium game. It's basically a side-scrolling racing game with a lot of explosions and shooting with guns.
Okay.
Yeah. So
like a Metroidvania, but not.
It had daily races, but we're doing more what we love right now because this is going to be on consoles. So that's what we like. And the next step is physical releases, of course. Like the dream of making games, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
for us at least.
With the limited runs and the super rare games, things like that, it's all
within reach.
It is definitely.
But ideally, you want to walk into the store around the corner, right, and see your game there. Yeah. That's a bit further than a limited run stuff.
Yeah, that would be a good feeling. I can understand that. So, what platforms is Kunai going to be coming out on?
So the platforms we announced right now is Nintendo Switch and Steam.
Okay. And any kind of release window for?
No, not yet.
Okay. Can you whisper it to us?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, you really did. Thank you, Benjamin.
Thank you.